Well, hi there, hey there, hello there, guys. It is Kimber. Thanks so much for joining me today. I do appreciate it. We are on number 4 of the 10 things that I wish that I knew before I started keto. I've done the other 3, and those are part of a playlist that you'll find. I may link it somewhere here, but anyway, we're only on number 4. Sorry, I keep messing with this. This is one of these. I don't like it. Anyway, it's been getting on my nerves, but sorry about that. I just came home from church, so yeah, I look a mess, but that's all right. But anyway, I want to get back to what I was saying instead of just rambling that I tend to do sometimes. But the number 4 thing, and I mean, these aren't any in specific order. It's not like number 1 is the number 1 thing. It's just the 10 things that I can think of, that I wish I knew before I started keto. And the 4th one that came to my mind was I wish that I had not gotten into making all of the keto-fied or baked goods that you can find. Instead of just letting the process work itself and keeping things very simple in the beginning, getting my body into a state of ketosis and being satisfied with that, I immediately started, well, I miss bread, so let's see what I can find as a bread alternative. Or I miss cake, so let's find cake alternatives and cookies. And I think that really actually derailed me. And even to this point, I've kind of cut all of that out. Except the other day, I was really, really craving something sweet. It was after I'd had dinner. And I went and I took a 1/4 of a cup of heavy whipping cream, almond butter, and it's a very, very fatty, and some cocoa powder. And I made like this whipped cream thing. And it was good, but I'm sitting here thinking, why am I even doing this? Because I know it's just going to start the cravings, and it did. I started craving a lot of different things after that point. And, if I had to give any advice to you, if you're watching this and you're new to keto, or even if you've been keto for a little bit and you're having some issues and you're stuck in a rut, and you think that things are boring, which I've made a video about how I've lost my passion for food, and that's still true. And that's because I've just chosen to keep everything so simple. Meat, veg, another veg if you decide, in some kind of a fat. And, that works. But when you start making the mug cakes and the oopsie breads and the keto breads and the cookies, and people making all like the not the jellos, but the cheesecakes, or you see, I'm trying to think of some of the other stuff. People made brownies, and they make fudge, and they make all of these things, and all it really does is set off that trigger inside your body. If you're like me and you're a food addict, all it does is make you really crave the real thing. And I would suggest in the beginning to stay away from the almond flours and the coconut flours and things like that are used as substitutes until you actually get your body under control. Because, and I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with like the fathead pizzas and stuff like that, because I make those, but they're so high in calories and it's so easy to overeat on them. And I would suggest if you're wanting some kind of a pizza thing, just take you some sauce, some cheese, pepperoni, and your toppings, and melt them, in a bowl or something, and do it that way, and not even worry about making that crust. Because I think that it makes us really dependent on finding the things. And we all know that bread pretty much is used anyway just as a vessel to get, to things like hamburgers and stuff. We use the bun. It's just used as a vessel. And once you start getting used to not having these things, you don't even think about having them anymore. Like, I don't think about having a hamburger with the bun on it. It just doesn't even occur to me. But that would be the number 4 thing, is just basically keeping it very simple. Stay away from the keto-fied or substitution foods, just because you want to get your body into a state where it doesn't feel like it needs those things. And even if you're supplying your body those things and they're fake, not the real bread, or they're, not the real brownies or cookies, they still give you that satisfaction and that dopamine, release in your body of where that you're eating something that's decadent, or, and that for me, for the inner fat girl and the addiction, or as Sarah would say, Mrs. Slick, that just tends to set it off for me. And that would be my suggestion, is stay away from that, because it's not going to do any good for you in the long term. So with that, I want to thank you guys for stopping in. It is just a quick video. If you're new to my channel, welcome so much. Consider hitting that subscribe button. Also the like. I noticed that a lot of my videos now aren't getting very many comments, and I miss that, guys, because I like conversing with you. I know conversing is not a word, but I like having conversations and things like that. So if you find something that's comment worthy or like worthy, please feel free to do that, because I really enjoy seeing that, because it lets me know that you guys are actually listening to what it is that I have to say. That's more important to me than how many people view it or how many subscribers that I have. I did this because I enjoy the community here on YouTube, and I want to share my journey and help you guys with yours. I also enjoy listening to everyone's videos that they put out concerning keto, even some that's not keto, but we need each other. So with that, I will see you guys later. Take care. Bye.